Fresh Beets.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Savannah Marshall. I'm a graduate student here at UMass Lowell studying community music, and I'd like to tell you today about Fresh Beets. Feed your mind, body, and soul. So on December 11th of last year, I asked this of my Facebook community. I asked them to post a word or a few that is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Lowell and food, music, and education. In just that one day, I got 6 likes and 38 responses from all of my friends on Facebook. And I asked this because food, music, and education to me are some of the most vital components of the human experience. And I believe there's nothing that builds a community better than these 3 things. And it seemed to be something that people wanted to talk about. And here's what they had to say. Now these larger ones are the ones that appeared more often. So common things were UML, the Folk Fest, WUML, and some of these are a little slanted because my personal band is the party band, so people put up the party band, which I thought was great. Other things included COOL, the cultural organization of Lowell, Howell, and all other different things. And I wanted to see how they mapped out onto those 3 domains of food, music, and education. And these are just some of them. And as you can see though, most of them just exist in one of the domains. There's very little overlap. But food and music, Howell is covering that. Food and education, Mill City Grows is covering that. But there's nothing in the middle at all, which unites all of these 3 elements, except for the Lowell Folk Festival, which is a wonderful celebration that we have every single year for just one weekend in July. And then it's gone. So while it attracts thousands of people from all over the world, there's nothing that we can call our own that lives in Lowell that can combine all of these 3 things. And so I wondered, if there was, what would it look like? Enter Fresh Beets. And right now I'm working with a graphic designer, so I don't need to be my own clip art, paint, Microsoft Office extraordinaire. But it would be a food truck, and of course it would be purple because it's called Fresh Beets. And it's going to source local grown food like from Mill City Grows, from the farmer's market. But it's not just going to be a food truck that can go around to all the different neighborhoods of Lowell. It's also going to be a music venue. So literally imagine off the back of the food truck, like Murphy bed style, a stage that folds down. And every single time the truck parks, there's going to be music playing on the back of it. Just like you hear the ice cream man, that's the music that attracts people. And people are going to love it. Not only is it going to be something that can travel to you, it's going to be a destination in and of itself. So when I was an undergraduate student here, I studied community music and I studied music education because I believe that all students deserve access to music education, not just the few that can afford it. Especially in Lowell, an urban place like this is especially vital. So we're going to have a time exchange economy where in exchange for students' time, they can work on the truck, they can gig on the truck, or they can farm with local community partners, they can earn music lessons. So see, these are some of the partners that I hope to work with that are already supporting food, music, and education in our city. Mill City Grows, UMass Lowell, the Bartlett Community Partnership School, just to name a few. And this is what they're already saying about Fresh Beets. This is awesome. Can't wait to start growing from it. The biggest. Follow the sights, smell, and sound. Fresh Beets can be found anywhere. Breakfast and lunch downtown, skate parks, schoolyards, parades, festivals like the Folk Festival, school functions, private parties, and on your street, most importantly. So at this stage, it's not going to be an expensive endeavor. I'm going to need a food truck, and I've done a lot of research, and if I buy one that's used and already fully equipped, it's going to be about $40,000. A stage with trucks, so I need to get the modifications to make that appropriate, and a sound system in case of inclement weather, or the winter, or times that I really can't feasibly put people on the back of it, about $2,000, and a variety of other things. I'm looking at about $60,000 for a startup cost of this business, but this is literally what I hope to make my career. With your help, we could combine food, music, and education, and all of these partnerships into one vehicle of change for our community. Thank you.